Jai Swaminarayan, dear student. In the previous video, we were discussed about the answer of the questions given in the textbook. અને આગળના વિડીયોની અંદર આપણે ટેક્સ્ટબુકની અંદર જે ક્વેશ્ચન આપેલા હતા એના આન્સર આપણે જોયા. ટુડે વી વિલ ડિસ્કસ ધ exercise of the chapter number 8. So dear student, let us start with the first question of the exercise. Question number 1 of the exercise is: an athlete completes one round of the circular track of a diameter 200 meter. Right? Here the athlete completes the one round of a circular track of a diameter 200 meter in a 40 second. Athlete completes one circular path. See here, on a circular path the athlete move in a circular path of a diameter d given to you 200 meter, and he complete a one round in a 40 second. Right? What will be the distance covered and the displacement at the end of the 2 minute 20 second? So here, dear student, we want to calculate the distance covered by the athletes in a 2 minute 20 second, and what will be the displacement of the athletes. So dear student, first of all, here given that the diameter of the circular path is 200 meter and one round is completed in a 40 second. So here diameter is 200 meter and one complete round. One round is completed in a 40 second. So dear student, you can easily calculate how much distance covered by the athletes in a 40 second. So one round is completed in a 40 second. So the distance covered by the athletes in a 40 second is a one round. So how much distance is covered by the athletes? It is the circumference of the circular track. And what is the formula of the circumference of the circular track? The circumference of the circular track is calculated by 2 pi r, where r is the radius of the circular path. Here the diameter is 200 meter, so the radius is diameter divided by 2, that is 100 meter. So with the help of this formula, if we put a value, value of pi is a 22 by 7 into radius of the circular path is a 200 divided by 2, right? We get answer 4400 divided by 7 meter. So in a 40 second, in a one complete circular round, right, the athlete covers a distance of the 4400 divided by 7 meter. So now we want to calculate that how much round is completed in a 2 minute 20 second. So in a 40 second, the distance covered by the athlete is a 4400 divided by 7 meter, right? But in a 2 minute 20 second, how much round is completed by the athletes, right? So rounds completed by the athletes in a 2 minute 20 second. 2 minute 20 second, which is equal to how many second? It is 2 minute is equal to 120 second and 20 second, that is a 140 second, right? So we take a value, instead of 2 minute 20 second, we take a value 140 second, right? In a 40 second, the athletes covers the one round. So in a 140 second, how much round will be completed? So it is equal to 140 divided by 40. If you calculate 140 divided by 40, we get the answer 3.5. So dear student, in a 140 second, the athletes completes the 3 round and a half round. 3.5 round completed. That means athlete completes the 3 complete round and again it completes the half round. So the total distance covered by the athletes in a 3.5 round. In a one round, the distance covered by the athletes is 4400 divided by 7 meter. So in a 3.5 round, how much distance is completed? By multiplying these two value. So 4400 divided by 7 multiplied by 3.5. We get the answer 2200 meter. So in a 140 second, or we can say that the 2 minute 20 second, the total distance covered by the athletes is a 2200 meter, right? The athletes completes the 3 round and then half round. So what about the displacement of the athlete? So after the 140 second, the final position of the athletes is at the diametrically opposite point where it were started, right? So જ્યાંથી સ્ટાર્ટ કર્યું હતું ત્યાંથી 3 રાઉન્ડ કમ્પ્લીટ કરીએ તો પાછો એનો એ જગ્યાએ આવી જશે એથ્લેટ અને એના પછી એક અડધો રાઉન્ડ કમ્પ્લીટ કરે છે એટલે કે ફાઇનલ પોઝિશન એથ્લેટની શું હશે? ડાયામેટ્રિકલી ઓપોઝિટ પોઈન્ટ પર વાય જગ્યાએ હશે. હાફ રાઉન્ડ આપણે કમ્પ્લીટ કરીએ તો એ ડાયામેટ્રિકલી ઓપોઝિટ અહીં આગળ એથ્લેટ પહોંચ્યો હશે. સો વોટ અબાઉટ ધ ડિસ્પ્લેસમેન્ટ? ધ ડિસ્પ્લેસમેન્ટ ઇઝ ધ shortest distance between the initial position and the final position. So here the shortest distance is a x to y. So it is the diameter of the circular track. So the displacement of the athlete after a 140 second is 200 meter. It is equal to diameter of the circular track, right? And it is equal to 200 meter. So dear student, what is the answer? Right? The distance covered by the athletes after 2 minutes 20 seconds is a 2200 meter, and the displacement, it is equal to the diameter of the circular track, and it is equal to 200 meter. Right? Understand? Now, question number 2 of the exercise. Joseph jogs from one end A to the another end B of a straight 300 meter road in a 2 minute 50 second. Right? Joseph jogs from one end A to the another end B of a straight 300 meter road in a 2 minute 50 second and then turns around and jog 100 meter back to the point C in another 1 minute. What are the Joseph average speed and velocity in the jogging from A to B and from A to C? So dear student, here the Joseph jogs from A to B, which is in a straight line 300 meter, and it covers the 300 meter distance in a 2 minute 30 second. So 2 minute 30 second, convert it into the second. How much second? 1 minute is equal to 60 second, 2 minute is equal to 120 second plus 30 second. That means to cover a distance of the 300 meter, Joseph takes a time 150 second, right? After that it turn back, travel a 100 meter distance in a 1 minute, or we can say that 60 second, and reach to the point C. Now we need to calculate the average speed and the average velocities during the A to B and B to C. So here when the object travels in a straight line, the average speed and the average velocities are same, right? But during the displacement of A to B, how we calculate the average speed and average velocity? So dear student, here the distance covered by the Joseph from A to B is equal to 300 meter, right? Time taken is equal to 2 minute 50 second. 2 minute it is equal to 120 second plus 50 second, that is the 170 second, right? So here the distance covered by the Joseph 300 meter and the time taken to cover the 300 meter distance is a 170 second. So what is the formula of the average speed? So average speed from A to B, which is equal to the average velocity from A to B, right? So when the object moves from straight line from one point to the another point, average speed and the average velocity is same. So what is the formula of the average speed? The distance covered by the object divided by time. So here the distance covered by the object is a 300 meter divided by time is a 170 second. So 300 divided by 170, we get the answer 1.76 meter per second, right? What is the formula of the average velocity? Average velocity is the displacement divided by time. So here the displacement is 300 meter from A to B and time is 170 second. So we get the average velocity which is same as the average speed, right? Understand how we can calculate the average speed? Distance traveled by the object divided by time. Here the distance is 300 meter and time is a 170 second, right? So we get the average speed from A to B, or we can say that the average velocity from A to B is equal to 1.76 meter per second. Meter per second is the unit of the speed and velocity. Now part B, from A to C. Now we want to calculate the average speed from A to C. So here the Joseph travels from A to B and then B to C. Come back from B to C. So here the average speed and average velocity are not same. So how we can calculate the average speed first? Average speed, that is the total distance covered by the object divided by time interval. So here the total distance is 300 meter from A to B and 100 meter from B to C. So we get the 300 plus 100 total distance. Total time taken 170 second time taken for A to B and 60 seconds from B to C. So the total time is 170 plus 60. So 400 meter distance traveled by the Joseph from A to C, right? And time taken is 170 plus 60, that is 230 second. So we get the average speed is a 1.74 meter per second. Now what about the displacement? The displacement is the shortest distance between the initial position and the final position. So displacement from A to C is equal to 300 meter minus 100 meter, that is a 200 meter, and time taken to cover this much displacement is 170 second and 60 second. So we get the time is equal to 170 second plus 60 second, we get the 230 second. So what is the formula of the average velocity? The velocity is equal to displacement divided by time. Displacement here 200 meter divided by time 230 second. If you divide this, you get the answer 0.87 meter per second, right? So dear student, in this case the average speed and the average velocity are not same, right? So in the first case average speed and the average velocity are same. For first case A to B, the distance traveled by the object is 300 meter and time taken by the object is a 2 minute 50 second, that is a 170 second. 2 minute 50 second, that is a 170 second. Whereas, so the speed is equal to, average speed is equal to 300 divided by 170 second. For the average velocity, what is the average velocity? Displacement. So from A to B, displacement is also 300 meter and time is 170 second. So in the first case, the average speed and the average velocity is same, 1.76 meter per second. But in the second case, to calculate the average speed, we require a total distance, that is the 300 meter plus 100 meter, that is the 400 meter, and total time taken. So 170 second for that and 60 second for this B to C, right? So the total time is 230 second. So 400 divided by 230, we get the answer 1.74 meter per second. But for the displacement, we require a shortest distance between the initial position and final position. So here the shortest distance between initial position and the final position is 200 meter. This distance is 300 meter and this distance is 100 meter. So the distance between A to C is a 200 meter and time it will take a 170 second plus 60 second, we get the 230 second. So the average velocity is the displacement divided by time. Displacement is a 200 meter divided by time is a 230 second. We get the answer 0.87 meter per second. Now dear student, question number 3. Abdul, while driving to school, compute the average speed for his trip to be 20 km per hour. So Abdul compute the average speed while driving to the school is a 20 km per hour. On his return trip along the same route, there is a less traffic and the average speed is a 40 km per hour. So in the return trip, the average speed is a 40 km per hour. What is the average speed for the Abdul's trip, right? First, the Abdul driving to the school, the average speed is a 20 km per hour, and on his return trip the average speed is a 40 km per hour. So what will be the average speed of the overall Abdul's trip, right? So dear student, what is the formula of the average speed? The total distance traveled by the object divided by total time. So suppose that the distance from the Abdul's home to the school, we assume that x kilometer, right? So distance from home to school, we assume that x kilometer. Now while driving to the school, the Abdul's average speed is a 20 kilometer per hour. So speed is given to you 20 kilometer per hour. So what is the formula of the speed? Speed is equal to distance divided by time, right? So distance here given, speed is given to you 20 kilometer per hour. So 20 is equal to distance, we assume x kilometer divided by time t. So from this formula, time t taken to reach to the school, t is equal to x divided by 20 hour, right? So first we calculate the time for Abdul driving to the home to the school. So what will be the time taken Abdul's home to the school? T is equal to x divided by 20, where here we assume the x is the distance from Abdul's home to the school, right? Now on his return trip, right, the speed is a 40 kilometer per hour. So by the formula of the speed, speed is equal to distance by time. So time is equal to distance divided by speed. So on his return trip, the time taken by Abdul is the x divided by 40 hour. On the first trip, the time t is equal to x divided by 20 hour. So now the total distance traveled by the Abdul is the x plus x, that is the 2x, right? And the total time taken t plus t dash. So first, on the first trip, the time is a x divided by 20, plus on the return trip, the time taken is a x divided by 40. So we get answer 2x plus x divided by 40, that is a 3x divided by 40 hour, right? So if we take the LCM here, you get here 2x plus x divided by 40. So we get the answer 3x divided by 40. So the total distance traveled by the Abdul is 2x and the total time taken by the Abdul is 3x divided by 40 hour, right? So now what is the formula of the average speed? So average speed for Abdul's trip is the total distance traveled by the object divided by total time. So here the total distance is 2x divided by time is 3x by 40. So here x cut, we get the 80 by 80x by 3x, x cut 80 by 3, we get the answer 26.67 km per hour. So the Abdul's average speed for the overall trip is a 26.67 km per hour. Understand? Now question number 4, easy question, right? A motorboat starting from the rest. What do you mean by the starting from the rest? Its initial speed is 0. So the initial speed of the motorboat u is equal to 0. On a lake, accelerate in a straight line at a constant rate of the 3 meter per second square. So here the acceleration is given to you 3 meter per second square for 8 seconds. Time t is equal to 8 seconds. So how far does the boat travel during this time? So here we use the distance time relation. What is the distance time relation? Distance traveled by the object s is equal to ut plus 1 half at square. Here the initial speed of the boat is 0. U is equal to 0. So if you put U is equal to 0, 0 multiplied by T, we get a 0. Plus 1 half A. Acceleration A is a 3 into time T is a 8 second into 8 square. So 3 multiplied by 8 square, right? 64. 3 multiplied by 64 divided by 2. We get the answer 96 meter, right? So understand all the 4 questions. Remaining question we will discuss in the next video.